I first came to Paradise Forks on a Phoenix rock climbers trip in Labor Day of 2021, I believe. And it kicked my butt. This was one of the climbs, which is Fool's Game, that kicked my butt pretty hard. And I thought, this is 5'9"? Oh my God. I have always loved crack climbing. I used to climb up at the Needles of California, and as well as Joshua Tree, before again taking some time off, as I had mentioned in another video, because of just various reasons. Life got in the way, things happened, and I ended up, of course, as I had said before, gaining quite a bit of weight because I thought that riding a motorcycle around in the desert would cover my cardio and
you never know. I know that this.
needs,
I remember this being
didn't.
kind of a tough
I only
move.
became a guy that you might mistake for someone who should be on a Harley Davidson, but I was on a KLR 650.
Oh,
No offense to Harley people, but you know, there is that stereotype out there, right? I looked pretty much like any biker that would be walking out of a bar and hopping onto his hog. And you can check my Instagram page just to see how portly I really was, and bearded as well. So anyway, I was super stoked now that I'm in better shape and have my crack climbing game coming back to get out here to Paradise Forks to see what I can do. This was the first one I wanted to get on. This is as well as Mayflower, which shares this burly little short start protected by a
it's okay. It's one of those things where you kind of end up with your
it took me a
cam where you
second or
want
two
your
to or I should say a minute or
hand
two
to be.
to switch around
And
and
there's
get my
this, and
hands in the correct
there's this
position
thing out
to
here.
figure it out. I knew there was something to do with the finger
Maybe I
lock
should have talked about
on
this from the beginning.
the little crack there where the 0.4 was, right below it, and potentially using maybe that little guy out to the right. It's more foot intensive really than anything. There's a little tiny nubbin on the right hand side on that little ret, and then another little nubbin on the other left wall. And for me, basically, it's a finger lock there. You just crank down, get the fingers in with the thumb down, and then rotate it counterclockwise, and basically get the feet stemmed out, and do a little dead point kind of situation up to that guy. And that for me is the way to get it done. And luckily I was able to get it done on this one after some fiddling around. Obviously, when you climb Mayflower, you use the same move, and so I made it far smoother and not so horribly clunky. This route goes at 5'9", but many people think that it is more like a 10 minus. It's listed as 9+ in on Mountain Project. In the NAZ Basalt book, it is just listed as a 5'9", because they went with the classic ratings that they were given years ago. There's another little tough move right off the deck here, and then there's some other tough moves a bit higher, and I would say that they are extra tough if you try to take all the crack straight on, but there are some face holds out to the right that make it a little bit more in the moderate range. Super fun climb though, a little bit different than some of the other standard straight-in crack climbs there at the Forks, and I really highly suggest that you guys get on it. The Prow is one of the most popular spots. My goal for the weekend was actually to get on the Prow itself in 11A, but unfortunately there is a closure due to an owl nesting situation, and I want to respect all of that as far as those closures go, and I hope other people do as well. It is important within our climbing community to respect all of the raptor and other bird closures that happen. That way we can continue to climb in these wonderful, beautiful places, and we don't, shut down a whole entire area, because that can happen. Just due to the nature of the balance of human beings
Yeah.
and the
It's tough out
animals
here.
that, need their environment to be able to procreate and survive and sustain themselves. So there's plenty of other cracks around and plenty of other climbs to do. So no need to get on something when there's a nesting, seasonal nesting enclosure. But hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it was my first one back at the Forks after several years and previously getting my butt kicked pretty hard when I had done this actually on top rope. And so I was really stoked to get back at it and do it on lead. So this wasn't an on-site. This, definitely was something where I had a lot of pre-knowledge of it. But I don't even know if you could really call it a flash. I don't, because I puttered around on this thing, not really going up and down, but it took me a bit to get up this thing the first time, and I did it once, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going back down to try that again. I made it to the rim, and now I don't have to figure out a funky way to hike out of this place. So anyway, hope you guys have fun, and thanks again for watching. If you get a chance, please like and subscribe.
Yeah. Fuck, that section is gorgeous. Oh, it's just unfucking believable. Oh yeah. It's just so good. I remember feeling the same way last time after doing it the first time. Very rewarding to get it on lead rather than on TR. Tell you that. It's just fucking so good. So good. God, that was good. God, that clip's good. Whew.